Hi, I'm Sandy Sandler. Wasn't that an amazing live that Nick just did? It was so exciting. And I decided that Nick just spurred me on, and I thought, let's do a live right after Nick's live. So I'm Sandy Sandler, if you don't know me. I'm the creator of the Bowdabra, and I'm going to show you how to make a dollar store really cute gift basket using this dollar store mug. And then I'm going to show you, someone had asked how to make a scrunchy bow or use the scrunchy ribbon. So we're going to do that. And then after that, I'm going to show you a Valentine's Day wreath bow. So it's going to be really fun. Hi, Corey. So I'm going to get started. In this bow, I'm going to make a bow with my mini Bowdabra that's going to be the bow that we're going to put on the gift basket. So hi, Nancy from Arizona. So what I'm going to do, and actually it's funny, this bow will actually use the scrunchy ribbon, but then I'll show you some other uses for our Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon. So I'm going to start by taking my Bowdabra bow wire, and we're going to fold this in half, and I'm just going to lay this down into my mini Bowdabra. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me. Burma, thank you for sprinkling. Oh, that reminds me. I would appreciate so much if you guys know anybody who wants to, wants to learn how to make bows or creative projects. Please let them know about Bowdabra. So the first thing that I've got here is this is a wonderful way to get rid of all of that ribbon that you've been saving and because you wanted to use it but didn't know what to do with it. So what I'm going to do is I've got these scraps and I'm just going to dovetail the ends. So, and I know you guys all heard Nick talking about dovetailing because that is a major thing to make your bow look finished and really pretty. And this is the simplest possible bow you could make in the Bowdabra. So we'll just dovetail these. Whoops, I'm going to do it. There we go. Dovetail those and dovetail here. And then I've got this one more piece that I'm going to dovetail. And oh my gosh, thank you everybody. Hi, Addie and Jill. And I know that we had a winner in the last live, but you know what? I think we're going to pick a winner this live too. And let's just go here. And we're going to give away a roll of our scrunchy ribbon, and I'm going to show you all how to use it. Now I'm missing, let's see what we do here. Oh, this will actually look really pretty in here. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make the bow. Now this is the bow that's going to go on our gift basket. So like I said, these are just scraps, and I'm just going to scrunch this in here. And we've got, oh, and you're the first, it's for the first time from Ohio. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me. And I know some people asked where they can buy the Bowdabras. We do actually, luckily, have them back in stock on Bowdabra.com, but Hobby Lobby will be getting them back in stock soon. And even though it says back order on our website, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. We're not, oh, I won't. We're not really back ordered. We have them in stock, but we just I haven't had a chance to change the website. So where is my mini wand? So I'm going to grab my mini Bowdabra wand because everything wants to pop out here. So we're just going to scrunch that all in here. I'm going to add this one last piece. And then I have some tubular mesh that we're just going to lay down in here. Just lay the tubular mesh. And then what I'm going to do is take my wand just to hold everything into my mini Bowdabra. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scrunchy ribbon, and because this bow is smaller, I'm only going to use, it's really easy to cut this. I'm just going to use a little piece of it. So now I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to scrunch it as the center into my mini Bowdabra. So it's a really, hi Pam. And I know we're on YouTube. Can you see the comments from YouTube, HUD? So if you want to read me some of those comments, I'm so excited now going live on both YouTube and Bowdabra at the same time. I mean Facebook. So now, for anybody who's new, the reason I folded my wire in half when I first put it into the Bowdabra is because now I have a slip knot. So I'm just going to pull it through the slip knot, push it down, pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Then I'm going to pull it out and separate the ends. Oh, Amy, first time watching. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to tie a knot and tie it off. And now I'm just going to fluff it all out. So you can see this is just a great way to use your scraps of ribbon. And now the scrunchy ribbon just adds a nice fun little touch to the middle. But there are a lot of other ways to use your scrunchy ribbon. I use it sometimes even for gift wrapping. So now I'm going to take my cute little bow and put this aside. And then what I'm going to do is take my my mug, which is my dollar store mug. And I love this because it's a great little winter hostess gift or just to give to somebody to cheer them up. So I'm going to take all my little filler and put that in the middle, put that into my cup. And then I have this gift basket bag. And I'm just going to take my, my cup and put this in before I build my basket. So I'm just going to put that inside of my gift basket bag. And if you're first time watching, we do every Monday night, Nick goes live at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central. Let's put this the other way. So this is just a chocolate bar. And I'm just going to kind of use my fingers in here and put that inside. And then I have these 2 flavored coffees. And we're going to put those here. So it's just a nice winter little gift to make for somebody. And then I have my chocolates. We're going to put those in here. And just kind of put that to the side. And then I have these little kisses. We're just going to put those in one by one. And so you got yours from Michael's. Yeah, Michael's, I'm not sure if Michael's is going to be, oh no, needle and thread makes it so hard. That's the cool thing with Bowdabra and mini Bowdabra especially, you don't have to sew. So now I'm just going to even this up and I'm just going to take it here and just kind of fan it in and do the same thing from the other side, kind of fan it in. And then I'm going to take my bow and I'm going to just tie this on to my gift bag. I'll just tie it in the back. And then all I'm going to do here, because I want people to be able to keep the bow, so I'm just going to tie a bow here instead of knotting it. Hi, Deborah. And now you have this cute little finished basket, and when you think about it, the bow is just made out of scraps of ribbon. Like how super, super simple. So now I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to make a, we'll do a Valentine's Day wreath bow. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my Bowdabra, my big Bowdabra, and let's take my wire, and I'm going to fold it in half. Thank you, Burma. I think it's cute and so inexpensive and simple to make. So again, I'm taking my wire, and I'm folding it in half and laying it into my Bowdabra and tucking it underneath, just to keep the wire out of the way while I'm making my bow. So now what I have here is I'm going to, this would hang down in the wreath. So I'm just going to take my flower picks and just lay these down into my Bowdabra. So it's really cool because you can put picks and that kind of thing in the Bowdabra. And then I'm going to just make my tails. And what did I do with my scissors? Oh, here they are. And we're just going to take the tails and lay those down into my Bowdabra because those can fan down the wreath. And I'm going to dovetail the ends. And Also, for those of you who may not be familiar with dovetailing, all I'm doing is folding the ribbon in half, and I'm cutting at an angle from the fold to the corner of the ribbon, and that gives you your nice little tails. So it looks very finished. And please, if you're watching for the first time, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. So now I'm going to take this ribbon, and what happened to the rest of my, oh, here it is. And I'm going to take these two ribbons together, and we're just going to make a double bow. And that's what's nice with the Bowdabra, is everything will just sort of, it holds everything. So now we're going to just twist. Hi, Denise. Well, thank you. It's your first time watching. I'm so happy to have you join me. And let's just make our loops. Now I am using a 2.5 inch wide ribbon, and I'm putting the white and the red in together. So we're just going to come back over here and make another loop here. And then I'm just going to have a tail going down right there, which we'll cut later. But now I'm going to take my really pretty Valentine's Day ribbon, and we're going to twist. And I'm just going to fold it back and twist. And now take this back here. Oh, AC Moore actually, who made the comment? I lost you already. But someone just said they bought theirs years ago at AC Moore. And actually the story behind that is AC Moore was our very first retailer that carried the Bowdabra. And I'm so sad now that they're out of business, because they were a wonderful store. And the owners, the people, the nicest people. Just makes me so sad when companies that I love end up going out of business. So, hi, Anne. It's so exciting to have all you guys on here. See, we have 180 people watching. Maybe we can hit 200. So let everybody know if you want to sprinkle, or let people know that about Bowdabra. And we do have at bowdabra.com/blog, we have a blog, and literally 3 or 4 times a week, we post new videos. So we're just going to finish this up, and I'll do one more loop. And I'm just going to end it there. Oh, you know what I'll show you guys, though, that's interesting, is people will ask me how to do, either call it a button loop or the center loop. So all I'm going to do is a half of a loop. And then I'm just going to scrunch it down there. And I am going to take my wand, because this is, whoops, this is a pretty big bow. And another thing to notice when you're looking above is sometimes as the Bowdabra gets really full, you'll might need to just put your fingers on the tower and open it up a little bit for the wand to get in. And then we'll just scrunch everything down. And I thought I had, well, we don't have white, but we have silver. So we're just going to take our little silver roses and stick those right in the center. And I'm just going to clip this here. And again, just leave my roses in there. So we have our red roses and our silver roses. And, oh, Shirley, thank you so much for watching. And I guess I just used my mini Bowdabra wand instead of my regular one. And now I'm going to come back up here and just pull this through my slip knot, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Now pull it out. And again, everybody from YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to bring this around to the thing. To make the flower and the mini, I use 1.5 inch ribbons. And I'll make a flower in a minute if you want me to. I use 1.5 inch ribbon, and usually they'll be like 5 inches, 6 or 5 inches long. And it has to be a wired ribbon. So now I'm just going to knot that. And then I don't have a wreath to put this on, but we're going to just fluff it out. So here's my little button bow. And now I'm just going to kind of separate the red and the white, bring that apart here, and fix this. So please, if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, definitely subscribe and follow us on Facebook. So now I'm going to just show you. Now we can bring these down here so they can go down into the wreath. So I don't have a wreath right now to put this on, but what do you guys think? So super simple, and it's just so easy because you can just stick the picks right into the Bowdabra. So now I had a request for two requests, one for how to use scrunchy ribbon. Thank you, Edna. It came out really pretty. I like it. So how to use scrunchy ribbon, and also how to make a flower. So we're going to make a flower right now. I'm pretty sure I have one here. Okay, so, and we can get untraditional with the flowers. And the size of it is really up to you. So what I'm going to do is take my Bowdabra bow wire. It looks like I'm almost running out of this one. Scissors, okay? And I'm just going to cut a piece, and I'm just going to put this, fold it in half, and put it. Oh, wow, that's so awesome. Pam got a Bowdabra for her birthday. Michelle says it's beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. I think I like how that bow turned out. So I'm just going to tuck this underneath so it stays out of my way. Then I have these are my leaves, and it looks like I cut the leaves about 6 inches, and then you have to cut them into a point. And then the petals we cut into, these are they're probably about 5.5 inches, but you have to curve and do like a half moon on them. So what I'm going to do and you definitely want to use a wired ribbon. So we're just going to scrunch this in here, and you could do this also on the regular Bowdabra, and just kind of scrunch it. I'm sort of shaping as I go, and go here, and then I'll take my petals and put those in. And again, take the next petal. And when I'm putting them in, I normally do like this, I call it a mountain up. It's like a little mountain in the middle of the ribbon, and that makes it so you don't have to sew anything to get the shape that you want. And then we'll just do another little mountain up here, scrunch that down, and then I'm just going to put this little bit of mesh in the middle here. And now I will take my mini wand and scrunch everything in, and then take my wire and pull it up through the slip knot, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. I'm going to pull it out and separate the ends, and then just bring it around to the back, and I'm just going to tie a knot. Oh, Pamela Snyder is our winner. Yay, Pamela. Congratulations. All you have to do, I'm going to show you how to use the scrunchy ribbon right after this. And then now we just kind of shape it. This would be a really pretty St. Patrick's Day hairpiece, I think. So anyway, so there's your little bow. Isn't that like so simple and so cute? So please give me lots of love, everybody. Let me know. And now I'm going to put that aside, and we will grab some scrunchy ribbon. So I have my gold scrunchie, and I have some red scrunchie, and it also comes in silver. Oh, here we go. Here's our silver scrunchie. So now what I'm going to do is show you a couple different ways to use our Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon. It's so fun. So now I'm going to just cut a piece that's long enough to put into my Bowdabra. And what's cool with the scrunchie ribbon, what did I put? I put a little piece of green mesh ribbon in the center, and I just scrunched it down. So I'm just going to lay this down into my Bowdabra. I'm going to tuck the ends underneath, and I'm just going to show you like a basic scrunchie bow. So what I can do is I'll take my gold and my silver. And this could be really pretty for like wedding decor to put on the table, and so now what I'll do is I'll take my gold ribbon and we're just going to scrunch it down the middle of the Bowdabra. The little kids love doing this. And you can do the same type of bow with tulle as well. Scrunch this down in here. It's kind of like a foil paper, but not exactly. It's made from, like if you ever see the yarn that they use in to embroider sweaters, that's like metallic, this is what that's made of. But I got so tired of like working with ribbon, and then now I'll put another gold. I got tired of working with ribbon that would like the cheap ribbon, like the poly ribbon, and it would crinkle and I could never get it straight. So I wanted something that I could scrunch and I didn't care. So I'll show you on the next bow how it's really cool. So just scrunch this all down and keep scrunching. When my nephew was 2 years old, he used to love making this bow. So now I'm just going to take my Bowdabra wand and just scrunch everything down. And so this is basically what we call our scrunchy bow with scrunchy ribbon. Pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Pull it out. Separate the ends and bring it around to the back. If I can find the spot in the middle here. Oh, there we go. And now I'm just going to tie a knot and double knot it. And this is a great bow, especially for like wedding gift wrap. So super simple. And you can leave it flat or you can puff it all up. And it's a really simple like gift wrap bow that you can make very quickly. And yes, Pamela, bows for wreaths can be made with a non-wired ribbon. The key when you're using a non-wired ribbon is you don't want to make the loops too big, or you want to have a very heavy-duty ribbon behind them so they don't get floppy. Okay, so there's one scrunchy bow. But now we're going to make another bow using scrunchy ribbon that's more traditional. And I guess with Valentine's Day coming up, and because Nick in his live said use red, I'm going to use red. So now I'm going to take some of my Bowdabra bow wire and I'm going to fold it in half and just lay this down into my Bowdabra and just tuck the ends underneath. You know, anywhere from 2 feet, the cool thing about the scrunchy ribbon as far as the length that you're cutting, it really doesn't matter, because if you cut it and it's not as full as you want it, then you can just add more. So that's kind of the way that I do it. If I don't think it's full enough, I just add more. But for here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my tails. So let's say the tails are probably about, I don't know, I can tell you exactly. I'm going to make them so they're about 17 inches long. And so let's grab my scissors here and cut it. And we'll dovetail the ends. And so we're just going to lay this down in here. So it's really kind of a very fun ribbon to use. And the cool thing with it is you don't have to twist. So I'm just going to scrunch this down in here and fold it back over and just scrunch it again down into my Bowdabra and fold it back over and just scrunch it in and fold it. You're welcome, Cindy. And fold it back over. So it's a really fun ribbon to use. And I'm just going to make 4 loops. And so now I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to take my silver. And I think this would be really pretty for Valentine's Day. And then I'm just going to scrunch this in the middle, like we did for our other scrunchy bow. And I think actually I want a little bit more in there. So I just cut a tiny bit more. And the ribbon, this is called our Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon. So it's really cool. And we have it on our Bowdabra website. So just scrunch that down in there. And then I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, pull it through, and pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm going to just tie a knot. And this is great for any kind of decor. It's really, you use it exactly like you would use regular ribbon. And tie a knot. And now I'll just shape it. And bring my tails down. And there you have a really cute little bow. Now, one of the other things that I love about this ribbon is it's meant to be scrunched up. And it gets this little icy kind of look to it that I love if you scrunch up the ribbon. So you can use it, and then we can just like puff out this here. So what do you guys think? Yeah, we do have it in red, silver, and gold. Burma, thank you. I just love this ribbon. It's so much fun. So does anybody have any questions or anything that you'd like me to do for our next videos? Nick is live on Mondays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And our website's bowdabra.com. I would love it if you all would... Well, you know what? You're right. She says it would be really pretty on the hood of a new vehicle. We made these huge car bows. I'll have to do one on my next live. They're so cool. We used deco mesh and ribbon and just made them amazing. They were like this big. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. And please make sure that you follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will look forward to seeing all of you on our next live. Thank you so much for watching and have a very happy and blessed new year. Bye.